But so you've been doing improv for a long time.
Yes.
And so one of the things I was curious about, because you've been doing improv longer than even some of the people doing improv here now have been born.
That's right.
What do you think makes a good improviser?
I think somebody who is quick with their wit, somebody who is not afraid to fail, somebody who's willing to take chances and risks, and somebody who enjoys having fun.
So is that what you look for then in an improviser when you're doing auditions or when you're...
Yeah, I think those factors are important, and then people who have a good stage presence, who have kind of a high likability factor when they're up there, people who you want to root for. Those are all qualities I look for.
So you've been doing improv for a long time.
Yeah.
Good long time.
24 years.
24 years. You're experienced. You've created, you've done formats like shows like you did with Thunderdome, and you've done all these things with their troops. So you're quite storied as far as an improviser goes, and experienced. And so all of your knowledge and all of that, what do you think makes a good improviser?
Well, everyone's different. Everyone is on stage for a different reason. It's funny that you asked that, because now that I'm teaching rehearsals at ComedyCity and everything, and I was thinking, because I'm creating classes now and having to come up with a curriculum for the ComedyCity classes and the beginners class, the biggest thing I think for me, like what changed me as an improviser, was when I stopped caring about failing. I think there just comes a time when it's like, a lot of people get scared of the audience being there, but the audiences here in Kansas City are actually very forgiving, and I tell people the majority of the crowd, they're buying a ticket and they're already, they're in the crowd because either they know someone on stage or they love comedy and they could never get up on stage and do something without a script themselves. So they like to see people who can do that. They're impressed by people who can do that. So it's like improv, as long as you're just kind of do some smart humor, the audience is always going to love you. You throw music into that, then that just blows their mind away. You throw a genre into that. I mean, I think it's pretty easy to impress a crowd. What was your original question?
What do you think makes a good improviser? So you haven't done professional improv that long.
No.
But so you'd say you're one of the newer members here.
Newer, yeah. Being able to listen to the people you're on stage with and working well, I just think being able to work well with others is so much a part of it, and listening and just making sure that you are supporting other people while also letting them support you, if that makes sense. So picking up on things that they give you, and then also giving things in return.
Right.
Just that give and take
taking
of
those gifts and using them and
exactly
gifting in return. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, that idea, that voice in your head was like, what you're doing right now, you look stupid. Turn it off and get lost in it. There's no audience there. Fourth wall in the most truest sense. If you're be in the scene. Don't be in the scene for the audience.
Right.
Get lost inside of the scene and truly become the character. Get lost in it. Don't portray a character, be the character.
Yeah.
If you do it like that, get lost.
Someone who just goes and gets lost in it.
Yeah.
Does it for themselves.
Do it for yourself.
Yeah.
Do it for yourself.
Love that.
The audience is just there. Good for them.
Arguably the newest member of ComedyCity. Coming in as a new player, what do you think makes a good improviser?
The willingness to look stupid. Mostly.
Yeah.
I think ultimately there are a lot of opinions about what makes a good improviser, and ultimately you don't know what's going to make you a good improviser unless you get out there and practice and do it. You can't be afraid to fail, right? The only way you can truly fail is to not do it. So really, if you want to be a good improviser, you just got to jump in. Anyway, if you like this video, if you got any value out of it, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and have a great night.